Hello, let's study how to find distance between 2 points when it's only coordinates are given. We will solve question number 2 from the practice set. Question number 2 is if coordinates of A is x, what is the coordinate of A? It's x, and that of B, it means the coordinate of B is y, then we have to find distance between A and B, not xy, AB. Okay, so there are 4 cases I have taken. Here we have to find distance between the points A and B. A coordinate of A is what? X, and that of B is y. Now here, as we have seen in the previous video, that we have to compare these coordinates. Now which coordinate is bigger? Now x is bigger or y? As we can see that both are positive, 7 is bigger than y. So as 7 is bigger than 1 means y is bigger than x. In that case, distance between A, B is what? Bigger coordinate, that is y minus x. This is the way in which you have to present. Therefore, what is the value of y? It is value is y is 7 minus 1. Answer is very simple, it is 6. So this is your answer. You can write in these two together in your answer part. Distance AB is 6. This way you can write. Simple 1 mark question. Okay. Now here x is 6 and y is minus 2. One positive and one negative. Surely the positive is going to be bigger than negative. So here you can write as x is bigger than y. So 6 is bigger than minus 2. Therefore distance between A comma B, that is distance between point A and B, bigger coordinate x minus smaller coordinate y. So this is 6 minus y, value of y is minus 2. So 6 minus minus will become plus, and this answer is going to be 8. Therefore distance between A and B is what? 8. This is your answer statement. Okay. Let's see in the third example. Now value of x is minus 3 and y is 7. One is negative, other is positive. Again positive is going to be bigger than negative. So here we write as y is bigger than x. Therefore distance between A and B is equal to, here y is bigger, so y minus x. That is y, value of y is 7 minus value of x is what? Minus 3. 7 minus minus will become plus, and hence the answer is going to be 10. Okay. So sometimes we can find the distance between the points is coming x minus y, and sometimes we are getting y minus x. It depends on the values of x and y. The bigger we have to take first and subtract the smaller from that. Let's take the last. Here minus 4 and minus 5. Now minus 4 and minus 5 we have to compare. If we can compare in our mind that 4 and 5 both are positive. If 4 is smaller than 5, we know this. Surely this is going to be bigger than this. So we have to do the reverse relation between minus numbers, whichever we have in positive. So in this case, minus 4 is bigger, means x is bigger. Therefore, x is bigger than y. So this is for our work. We can say that we can start from here also. As x is bigger than y, we can say distance between A comma B is greater x than minus y. We will write the same order in place of this greater sign. We will put the subtraction sign. Okay. Then it is, what is the value of x? It is minus 4 minus minus 5. So here minus 4 minus minus will become plus. When the numbers are different, we take subtraction. Greater number minus smaller number. 5 minus 4 is going to be 1, sign of greater number. So 1 is our answer. You can observe that never we have got any negative number. We have got all positive answers. So distance between two distinct points is always positive. And distance between two coincident points, is the point overlapping on each other, it's 0. So it is said that the distance between 2 points is always a non-negative number. Non-negative means either it can be 0 or it can be positive. Okay. So after this concept of distance between 2 points, let's come to see what is the meaning of betweenness. Now let's say that there are 3 points, P, Q, R. These are the 3 distinct collinear points. Collinear means they are lie on the same line. Then what are the possibilities? Let's say that first thing, that this is suppose a line, and we have say P point is between this Q and R. So somewhere these points are Q and R, and in between somewhere it is P point lying between this. So P can lie between the other two Q and R. Okay, this can be like this also. I'll draw here. This can be as, suppose instead of P somewhere between, and instead of Q it can be R here, and Q is here. So one possibility that P is between Q and R. Okay. How do we write this symbolically? We write this, for this situation we can write Q dash P dash R. And the same thing we can say R dash P dash Q. So one case is that either P is between the other two Q and R. It can be Q and R or R and Q. The writing this way is called nothing but it is betweenness, using the symbol. Write the points and in between dash. This is called betweenness. In such case that we will understand that distance between this P and Q or Q and P and distance between P and R. If we add this distance together, we can get distance between Q and R. So in this case, either this or this here, or we can say that distance between PQ plus distance between PR will give us distance between QR. Will give us distance between QR. Okay. Same here. PQ plus PR will give us distance between QR. Okay. So the whatever the end points are here, Q and R, and in between somewhere we have point P, and distance of the smaller the distance of this two between, means whichever point is in between, from that till the end point, these two distance addition will give you the distance between the end points. This is the first situation. What will happen if Q is in between P and R? So this we can show like this. Q is somewhere in between P and R. My dear student, the between means it should not be always midpoint. It can be anywhere in between these two other points. Or in the other way, Q is somewhere between R and P. This we can write between as P dash Q dash R or R dash Q dash P. In this case, Q is somewhere in between. So distance of Q from other two points, that is PQ and QR, addition can give us the complete PR. So we can write relationship like this. Or third case may be the last point R also can be somewhere in between the remaining two P and Q. Okay. So R can be somewhere between here. If it is P and Q, it can be Q and P. So any one point can be between the other two. And whatever the situation we have, we can show by this betweenness. And in that case, we get the sum of two smaller segments equal to the distance between the end points. Okay. In this we have, and in other way, if we find such relation between the given 3 points, then we can say the points are collinear. Here, point P is common, so P is somewhere between this other two Q and R. If we have, in this case, what we have? Second case, PQ. So distance between PQ plus distance between QR is equal to distance between PR. So, whichever is the bigger distance, that are the end points, and the remaining common point is the point in between. Here, PR are the end points, and in between we have the common point Q. Like that we can write the third one also. R is in between. So, distance between PR and RQ. PR plus distance between RQ. RQ, QR, one and the same, students, is equal to distance between PQ. Distance between P, comma Q. So there are 3 possibilities when we have 3 distinct collinear points. And if we find any one of the relation, okay, then we can say the points are collinear. If it is given collinear, either we can have one of the situation, vice versa. If we know these distances and we find this relation, then the points are collinear. And if we do not find such relation, any one of this, then the points are not collinear, or another word, they are non-collinear. Thank you.